It's a chance to meet the stars that shine bright in the sky on our Twinkle My Star. And today we've got a very special guest in the studio. I am super excited to have these beautiful ladies here. We got Exin in the studio. 안녕하세요. 자, 둘셋 해줘요. 둘셋.
레디 엑슨! 안녕하세요, 엑슨입니다.
Alright, 자, 한 분씩 또 인사 부탁드릴게요.
네, 안녕하세요, 엑슨의 리더 로아입니다.
와우.
네, 안녕하세요. 엑신의 힐링 비타민 치유입니다.
와우.
네, 안녕하세요. 엑신의 샤이닝 이샤입니다. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 엑슨의 메인 래퍼 너브입니다.
와우.
안녕하세요. 엑신의 막내 래퍼 아리아입니다.
와우. 자, 일단은 엑신 분들은 우리 K-팝에는 처음이잖아요.
네, 맞아요.
처음이에요. So it's the first time these girls have been in the studio with us. And so let me explain to them how our interview works out. For those of you who have been loyal listeners to the segment, you know our keyword talk. We're going to be asking the girls to choose the keywords that they want to talk about. We're going to get through them and we're going to have fun with the interview for today. 자, 이제 다른 데 가면 이제 그냥 질문을 하고 이제 대답을 주로 하잖아요. 인터뷰를 할 때. 여기는 좀 달라요. 여기는 이렇게 키워드를 4개를 준비를 했어요, 우리가. 그래서 이 4가지 키워드, 잠깐만, 반사가 이렇게. 자, 이렇게 4가지를 할 건데, 4가지 중에 이제 제가 지목을 하면 그 멤버가 이제 그걸 고르면 돼요. 그리고 이제 꼭 그 멤버가 대답을 할 필요는 없지만 이제 그냥 약간 프리토크로 해서 진행을 할 거라. Aria, I'm gonna go with you first.
Okay.
Out of the 4 keywords, keeping the fire, 숨겨왔던, hidden, 타올라, burning, and 높은 곳으로, higher, which one do you want to do first? You're gonna have to explain it, so do whatever ones you're more comfortable with.
I would go with keeping the fire.
Keeping the fire!
Yeah.
All right. So I'm guessing that you normally don't introduce the album. 아리아 씨가 원래 곡 소개나 이런 거 앨범 소개를 안 하죠?
맞아요.
Oh, you're gonna have to do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so just think that you have always been in charge of introducing
Okay,
Keeping the
let's
Fire. Try to channel everything the members have said in the past and tell us what kind of track Keeping the Fire is.
It's gonna be difficult. Okay. So I'm gonna modify this into like my way.
Okay, sure.
So keeping the fire as like in our team, we have members who have trained for a very long time and they haven't given up. Like for the debut, they trained for so long but still didn't give up. They had this burning passion inside them.
Wow.
And for us two members too, we came from like very far away with the burning passion, burning desire inside us. So the Keeping the Fire, the title song, is like to show the world how strong our passion is, how it is burning inside us.
High five across the room. There we go. Okay, so it looks like our leader is very proud of how I was able to introduce that track. So speaking of which, I want to kind of talk about, just because a lot of our listeners might have not been able to look you guys up quite yet. Please tell us individually, even if you're from Korea, where you guys are. 자, 한 분 한 분씩 어느 나라에서 왔는지, 한국이면 한국에서 왔다고 이제 얘기를 당당하게 해주시면 돼요. So Nova, you're going to start with us. Where are you originally from?
네, 저는 러시아 사람이에요. I'm from Russia.
Russia. Okay. 자, 아리아.
저는 인도에서 왔어요. I'm from India.
What part of India?
I was born in the southern part, but I grew up in the north. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we have a lot of our listeners coming from India as well. So like
Really?
specific regions.
So I was born in Kerala, but then I moved to Mumbai and then grew up in Mumbai, finished my high school in Mumbai.
There we go. Isha, where are you from?
저는 한국이요.
Okay, there we go. 자, 로아 씨도.
저도 한국 사람입니다.
Okay, 한국 사람. 자, 우리 치루 씨도.
네, 저는 경기도 안산에서 왔습니다.
Yeah! 그치. 안산에 맛있는 거 많은데.
맞아요.
There's a lot of good places in Ansan for those of you who'd like to come to Korea next time. There's a lot of good places to go check out there. Anyways, so as you guys have been, obviously you're a multicultural group. So with that, I feel that, there's probably some give or take of languages. So I want to see if that happens as well. 사실 멤버분들이 이제 같이 있다 보면 뭐 영어 공부라든지 아니면 다른 언어 공부가 좀 자연스럽게 될 것 같은데
네, 맞아요.
우리 한국 멤버분들은 좀 이렇게 같이 생활을 하면서 좀 배우고 있을까요? 좀 한 단어, 두 단어씩 이렇게 좀 살짝 그렇게 되던가요?
네, 실제로 제가 영어를 제일 못했었는데
네네네.
요즘엔 간단한 의사소통 정도
맞아요.
할
맞아요.
정도로 저 두 친구들이 영어를
잘해.
너무 많이 늘었다고 깜짝깜짝 놀랄 때가 있다고 얼마 전에 들었습니다.
All right. So I was asking any of the members, especially our Korean members, if they have been able to pick up a few, words here or there in any other language. Tia was like, well, actually, I got complicated by being able to. So out of all the members, she said that her English skills were the lowest. But recently, she apparently has been gaining a lot of, more confidence in her understanding, and being able to speak has also gone up as well. That she's actually been complimented by the members too. So with your first debut, I know that everything is really exciting. So I want to kind of talk a little bit about the recording process and just kind of everything coming together. 사실 이제 진짜 딱 인생에 한 번 이제 신인 때 정말 그 데뷔의 녹음과 우리 안무가 처음 나왔을 때 그 느낌과 그게 진짜 잊을 수 없거든요. 그래서 우리 멤버분들은 그거를 이제 처음 곡을 받고 어땠는지 우리 로아 씨.
처음 곡을 받았을 때는 일단 인트로 자체가 굉장히 빰빰빰빰 나오면서 일단 시작이 되잖아요. 그래서 시작됐을 때부터 이건 끝났다. 피니쉬. 이 인트로부터 우리는 세계를 정복할 수 있겠다. 이런 마음으로 녹음을 시작할 수 있었고 춤도 일단 저희 안무가 선생님이 너무 멋있게 잘 짜주셨어요. 그래가지고 춤도 딱 저희가 시간 받고 끝났다. 맞아. 이거는 우리가 하면은 잘할 수 있겠다. 그래서 우리의 그런 힙합과 그리고 뭔가 마음속에 있는 열정을 정말 딱 담아서 Keep in the Fire. 왜 Keep in the Fire겠습니까? 딱 그거를 표현할 수 있겠다. 그래서 저희가 진짜 멤버들끼리 다 같이 너무 좋다. 그래서 이건 정말 열심히 연습하자. 이런 반응이었습니다. 네.
Okay. So I was asking Noah, I mean, obviously as a rookie, one of the first experiences you get, like when you get your first song and like, you get a chance to officially record it and like the company's like, guys, this is yours. You're not doing covers anymore. It's like officially your song. She said that she loved it from the intro. She's like, nah, this is game set. We're going to take over the world. We've got this. Yeah, we're taking over. And then the choreography was also on point as well. They were really excited about it. And the members were really just excited overall to kind of jump on the song and kind of show the world how they could master that and whatnot. And this is something that I all of the listeners are probably going to be curious at, though. How did you guys choose the parts? 사실 이제 그 회사마다 그리고 작곡가분들에 따라서 그 곡 파트를 정하는 게 다 달라요.
맞아요.
프로듀서분들이 그냥 이 파트는 누구, 이 파트는 누구 이렇게 정해져서 오는 경우가 있고 그냥 녹음 스튜디오에 들어가서 쭉 녹음을 하고 잘 맞는 멤버를 이제 녹음할 경우가 있는데 우리 엑시는 특히 이번 곡은 Keeping the Fire는 어떻게 진행이 됐을까요? 정해진 상태로 들어갔을까요? 아니면 불러보고 정해졌을까요? 어떻게?
저희는 전곡을 다 불렀어요.
다 부르고
일단 부르고 각자가 하고 싶은 파트도 있잖아요. 있지만 그죠. 일단 잠시 숨겨놓고 숨겨왔던 잠깐 파트 숨겨놓고 이제 한 번씩 불러보자, 트라이 해보자 이렇게 해서 불러본 다음에 피디님이 딱 들으시고 이 파트는 이렇게 하면 좋겠다. 이렇게 좀 그 안에서 약간 컴피티션? 있지 않았을까? 저희끼리 그런 게 좀 있었고 그러다 보니까 더 자기한테 맞는 파트가 또 가지 않았나. 네, 그거를 소화하기 위해서 열심히 연습했습니다.
Okay. So depending on how you meet a song, like the producer or the CEO of a company will either have the members kind of go in and sing the entire song and then they kind of will choose parts, or sometimes they might just even think of like who should sing what and then they'll just kind of make them sing that, for like time efficiency and whatnot. So the members were able to sing the entire song and then they were kind of add to a little bit of competition between the members to figure out who sang which part best, and that's how they were able to come into it. Speaking of hidden, because Noah even brought up that keyword, I'm going to dive straight into that because speaking of hidden, the reason why I asked that is because which part did you kind of want to sing? Let us all know now. 자, 이제 숨겨왔던을 말씀하셨으니까 로아 씨가 숨겨왔던은 바로 다음 키워드로 넘어갈 건데요. 제가 꼭 여쭤보고 싶었던 게 그거였어요. 부르고 싶은 파트가 딱 있거든요.
그쵸,
이게
그쵸.
브릿지는 처음 녹음했을 때는 브릿지에 솔직히 자신이 없었었는데 막상 또 뭐 연습을 하고 이제 뮤비 찍고 이제 또 활동을 하다 보니 나 부를 수 있을 것 같아. 좀 약간 욕심난다든지 이런 파트가 있을 수 있거든요.
네, 그렇죠. 맞아요.
그래서 우리 이샤 씨는 혹시 있었을까요? 그런 파트가?
그럼 뺏고 싶은 파트요? 저는 개인적으로 약간 치유의 그 2절 벌써 딱 들어가는 그 랩이 너무 딱 1절 끝나고 오 하다가 확 반전되는 그 분위기 포인트인 것 같아가지고 거기 좀 탐났어요.
오케이.
덤벼보시지.
도전! 덤벼보시지. 자, 이거는 이제 매니저님 우리 이제 파트 바꾸기 해가지고 꼭 연습을 한번 해서 영상을 찍읍시다. 너무 재밌을 것 같아요. 랜덤으로 이제 만약에 치유 파트가 나올지 이제 한번 봐야겠죠.
좋아. 내 파트도 불러줘. 불러봐. 숨겨왔던 불러봐. 얼마나 디피컬트한지. 와 언니.
근데 이런 얘기 나올 것 같거든요. 왜냐면 이게 또 고음을 담당하는 멤버분들이 이게 또 있어요. 힘들어요. 도와줬으면 하거든요.
맞아요. 이 춤추면서 계속 부르니까 숨이 너무 차가지고.
Okay, so I was asking Isha if she would like to have any of the parts, or if there's any of the parts that maybe she was interested in. And she said that, you know, going straight into the second verse, CHIU's part, she's like, yeah, that's the part that's actually, it just kind of changes really quickly. And she really likes to transition. So she's like, maybe. And she was like, come on, bring it on. Let's see if this happened. And then so I was like, okay, our managers need to make sure that we have like a random dance change so we can have the part change and shoot a video of this. I would totally watch it. We totally need this. And then Roa was like, yeah, please somebody take my part, please. Because she's like, try to figure out how hard that part is, please. And so I was like, yeah, a lot of the times when those members have to take the hard parts or the higher parts in a song, it's definitely something that they would love to pass on to another member, you know, get a little bit of help if they could. When did you feel that you had this hidden talent to be a singer, and how did you guys approach your parents? 멤버분들 각자 이제 언제쯤 나는 가수 아니면 안 되겠다를 언제쯤 이제 알고 부모님들한테 말을 했는지 우리 찌유 씨부터.
일단 저는 가수라는 꿈을 꾼 거는 초등학생 때 이제 유명한 드라마죠. 드림하이라는 드라마 보면서 꿈을 키우다가 이것저것 제가 치어리더 국가대표 출신이거든요.
와우!
네, 그래서 치어리딩으로 살짝 빠졌다가 예술고등학교를 갔어요. 이제 그때부터 이제 주변에 가수를 하는 친구들이 많이 생기고 연습생 한 친구들이 생기면서 마음에 키핑 더 파이어가 생기면서 동경심이 생겼던 것 같아요. 그래서 아마 고등학생 때부터 나는 가수가 아니면 안 될 것 같다라는 생각을 했던 것 같습니다.
Okay, so yeah, Chiu was saying that in elementary school she saw Dream High. And that really started to like spark the fire for her to do something in performing. And so then she was a part of the national team as a cheerleader. Look at that. And then she went to performing arts high school. And so after that, like, especially when she started seeing a lot of the trainees that were going to the high school with her, like singers that were going to high school with her, she's like, yeah, I think I really want to do that. Like, that's the kind of performing that she wants to do. So high school might be like that turning point, that initial time for her to do performing on stage. 우리 로아 씨는?
저는 유치원 때부터요.
와우.
진짜 유치원 때부터인 게
프리스쿨.
그때부터 일단 그 음악 방송에 나오는 그 가수분들 거를 다 따라하면서 그런 막 유치원 뭐 체육대회라든지 아니면 어디 행사 같은 데 가서 혼자 막 요만한 4-5살짜리 애긴데도 올라가서 마이크를 들고 춤을 추면서 상을 받은 적이 있어요. 대상도 받고. 그러니까 그때부터 되게 마이크와 막 춤 막 이런 흥이 너무 많았어가지고 그때 이미 저는 알았어요. 그냥 무대에서 사람들이 나를 이렇게 보고 내가 노래를 부르고 이런 게 너무 좋다. 그래서 이런 관심이 너무 좋아가지고 그때부터 이미 나는 꼭 텔레비전에 나가야겠다. 그래서 그때부터 텔레비전에 내가 나왔으면 그 노래가 저의 인생 모토지 않을까 싶습니다.
Okay, so Noah says that preschool was the time that she wanted to be on stage. Like a 4 or 5-year-old was going up on stage. You know, if there was any talent show, anything that was going on, she grabbed the mic and she was on stage. She was dancing, she was singing. She actually won a few grand prizes for it as well. And so, yeah, since then she's like, no, I'm going to definitely be it. There's a Korean like children's song that says like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be on TV. She says that was like my life motto. That was definitely it. 이샤 씨.
네.
언제쯤?
저는 막연하게 생각을 했던 건 저도 한 초등학생 때부터 그때부터 이제 뭐 가수분들 나오시는 막 방송 댄스 K-pop 막 이런 거 따라 추고 배우러 다니고 이랬었는데 그러다가 한 중학교 2학년 때부터 제대로 와 진짜 나는 이거를 꼭 한번 해보고 싶다라는 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 그래서 그때는 이제 부모님 몰래 막 오디션 보러 다니고 막 혼자 여기저기 막 찾아다니고 이랬었는데 그러다가 한 고등학교 때부터 이건 혼자 안 되겠다. 이건 도저히 내 혼자는 못하겠다. 이래가지고 부모님한테 말씀을 드리고 약간 좀 지원을 받기 시작했죠.
Okay. So elementary was when ESHA really like just performing as well, but then she started getting kind of more serious about it in her second year of junior high. Then she started doing auditions, but this is all behind her parents' back. Like mama and dada didn't know. But then she realized when she got into high school, like, nah, I think I need a little bit of support from my parents. So she really kind of sat them down like, Mom, Dad, I need to perform. So that's kind of how she officially started getting that as well. Aria, what about you?
Well, I guess I was in 7th or like 8th grade.
Okay.
I told my parents, like, to everybody at home that I want to be a singer. I want to like pursue K-pop. And at first they were like, "You're probably joking. You keep changing your like career. You keep saying that you want to be this, you want to be that, and next day it changes." So they thought this was just a phase and it was gonna change, but it didn't. And like along the way, they just became supportive.
Wow. And here you are. Noah, what about you?
Oh, honestly, I've been doing performances since I was maybe 4 years old because I started as a ballroom dancer and I did a lot of performances and I actually enjoyed being on stage a lot. I remember, actually in real life, I'm really calm and I guess I kind of hide my feelings. But on stage, I guess it's kind of like explodes and gets out. So I guess this is the point that I enjoyed the most. And also, both my parents are musicians, so I remember they supported me a lot. My mom taught me piano a little bit, so it was really cute. But about K-pop, I think it was a really spontaneous decision. I don't even like remember exact point, and maybe it was like a few years ago.
Okay.
And my parents thought I was crazy.
Safe to say.
Exactly.
Safe to say. I mean, like, Mom, so I'm going to go to a different country and pursue a music career.
Especially I had like kind of good career in the future. I did go to really prestigious university, so I had to give up all of this. But I guess my dream since the very beginning was to become an artist. So I guess that is what made me come here.
Okay, wow. All right, so we're going to be moving on. Time-wise, we're going to dive into 타올라. So we're going to be talking about burning since Nova actually just talked about like that burning passion on stage. Yeah. So out of the members, who do you guys think is like the most different on and off stage? 노아 씨는 방금 본인은 원래 조용한 성격인데 이제 무대 위에서 그게 좀 달라진다고 했는데 우리 멤버분들이 봤을 때는 무대 밖과 무대 위가 가장 다른 멤버가 누가 있을까요? 약간 성격적으로 원래 좀 약간 조용한데 무대 위에서는 정말 카리스마 넘치고 막 에너지가 넘치는 멤버.
노아예요.
노바인 것 같아요. 노바.
진짜 조용해.
노바밖에 없어요.
그런 것 같아요.
네, 노바밖에 없어요.
Okay, so just like Nova says, I think it's Nova. She's completely quiet off stage, but she's like fire on stage. Okay, then when we're talking about higher, what would be kind of like an ultimate stage goal for the members? 멤버분들은 사실 이제 막 데뷔를 하긴 했지만 꿈의 무대가 있을 수 있거든요. Like Madison Square Garden, 잠실체육관, 뭐 이렇게 뭐 등등등등이 많을 수가 있잖아요. 좀 팀으로서 우리 로아 씨가 생각했을 때는 좀 일단은 지금 이제 시작하는 시점에서는 제일 높게 잡고 싶은 꿈의 무대가 있다면?
와, 꿈의 무대. 저는 마마요.
마마!
정말 그 진짜 전 세계의 그런 딱 기운과 뭔가 통합되는 느낌?
그렇죠, 그렇죠.
네, 월드가 하나다. 약간 이런 느낌이 있잖아요. 그래서 마마에서 저의 Keep in the Fire가 한번 장식이 딱 되면 너무 꿈의 무대지 않을까.
Okay. So Loa said that out of all the stages right now that she'd have to go with Mama, the award ceremony that comes at the end of the year. She feels that because the world does really become one when you see the award show. And so she says that if they could perform Keeping the Fire on the show, that was definitely going to be like a dream come true. Yeah. Speaking of live performances, you ladies have prepared a live for us for today, but I am going to, even though Aria did an amazing job of introducing the track earlier, I know we have a person who is in charge of it, so I'm going to have them do that, and then we can kind of listen to live. Keeping the Fire는 라이브로 준비해 주셨는데 아까 너무 훌륭한 곡 소개를 듣긴 했지만 그래도 원래 곡 소개 담당 계시니까 우리 곡 소개 담당 분께서 어떤 곡인지 곡 소개 부탁드릴게요.
아, 네. Keep in the Fire라는 곡은요. 저희 한국 아까 아리아가 말했던 우리 한국 멤버들은 사실 연습생 기간이 되게 길었어요. 그만큼 오랫동안 기다려왔고 그만큼 그 안에 견뎌왔던 그 시간들이 많이 인사이드에 이제 응축이 되어 있죠. 그래서 그런 열정이 참 꺼지지 않는 불씨처럼 Keep in the Fire 이 불씨를 보여주겠다라는 곡입니다.
알겠습니다. 멤버들 라이브 하셔야 되니까 물 한 번 더 마실 수 있는 기회 드리도록 할게요.
와우, 감사합니다.
Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we've got Exit in the studio. They're going to sing live for us, Keeping the Fire. And thank you to our leader, Noah, who's saying that the Korean members especially, kind of like what Aria was saying earlier, had a long training period. And so they had this fire building inside of them, that passion to be on stage, to perform. And so they were able to build that up and get a chance to finally erupt with the song. So that is definitely going to be the basis of it. I think the members are ready after taking a quick sip of water. 준비됐을까요?
예.
All right, music, cue.
Keeping the fire. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Keeping the fire. 거침없이 달려가 볼래. 더 이상의 후회는 없어. 흘릴 만큼 흘렸던 눈물 no more 다시 만들 거야. 여기서 보통 내 spotlight 나를 기대. 누구나 내 손짓 전부 다 screaming. Keeping the fire 곧 터질 것 같아. 수많은 연습과 땀방울 Make it real, make it start. 숨겨왔던 fire is coming. 숨겨왔던 노래와 춤을 추면 그땐 알게 될 거야. 너도 나와 타올라. Keeping the fire. Yeah, I really wanna do ya. 보지 못한 곳을 넘어서 Some noise. Yeah, 높은 곳으로 yeah. Sing right on 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Keeping the fire. 아이 피곤하게 자꾸 나를 말리지. 아이돌답게 생긴 게 따로 있다는데 뭐냐고. 너나처럼 세요 영화에서 봐난 몰라. 내 역할이 내가 할게. 너나 제발 입 좀 씨. 뿜뿜뿜 너는 떨리지. 게으름뱅이들은 ip섬질. 키는 작게 듣는 노래들은 비가 하나 둘씩 내비지. 마우 watch your mouth. 제발 밥이나 잘 좀 마우. 스테이지 위에 나를 보면 눈물 찔끔 don't be shy. 숨겨왔던 fire is coming. 숨겨왔던 노래와 춤을 추면 그땐 알게 될 거야. 너도 나와 타올라. Keeping the fire. Some noise. Yeah. Some noise. Yeah. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Na 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 na. Keeping the fire. Keeping the fire.
Wow, bravo! Yeah! All right, we got Exit in the studio. These beautiful ladies, super talented, just sang live for us. And I have to agree with one of our Korean listeners that live was lit. It was crazy. Live 미쳤다. 맞아요. Amazing live performance. All right, so we've been getting to know the ladies. We've been having some very, very, very important questions. But now we're going to switch things up with some really useless questions. 자, 지금까지 되게 진지하고 되게 중요한 질문을 했다면 지금이 이제 세상에서 제일 쓸데없는 질문을 여쭤보도록 하는데요.
너무 좋아요.
자, 로아 씨부터 시작할 거예요. 로아, you are going to start. The member you'd like to put in your pocket. 내 주머니 속에 쏙 넣고 다니고 싶은 멤버는?
노바요.
노바.
노바요.
Why?
리즌을 얘기해줘야 되나?
reason.
노바는 일단 제일 작아서 저희 중에서 제일 작아서 일단 조금 라이트할 것 같고요. 제일 가벼워서 좋을 것 같고 일단 너무 귀여워요. 노바는 사실 되게 조용하다고 하지만 사실 애교가 되게 많아요. 그래가지고 자기만 모르는 애교가 있는데요. 뭐 저희가 갑자기 힐링 타임을 갖거나 뭐 어디 잠깐 카페를 가면은 갑자기 기분이 좋아질 때가 있잖아요. 그럼 갑자기 언니 사랑해. 언니 때문에 여기 와서 너무 고마워. 이러면서 갑자기 막 표현을 되게 하는데 그게 너무 귀여워요. 근데 자기는 몰라요.
맞아.
그게 아니에요.
그래 저렇게 한국말로 할 때 너무 귀여운 게 아니 내가 말했잖아요 언니. 이러면서 아니에요 언니 말했잖아요 노바가 말했잖아요 이러면서 얘기할 때가 너무 귀여워서 약간 키링처럼 달고 다니고 싶어요 저는. 네.
Okay, so Nova was chosen, and of course, Roa did tell us why. So she says that she's the shortest out of all the members. And so because of that, she also wants to put her in her pocket, but also because Nova apparently has a lot of aegyo. She's all on the cute side. And to the point where, like, you know, if she's in, even though she's very quiet, if they go to like a cafe or if they go somewhere, then all of a sudden in Korea, she'll be like, thank you for bringing me here. And then she'll try to say something in Korean. Like she'll be like, no, I said something. No, like Nova said something. And like, you know, just her way that she speaks Korean is just the cutest thing in the world, and so Noah wants to put her in her pocket. CHIU, you are next. CHIU. All right, so if you were to make food right now, what would it be? 지금 당장 음식을 만들어야 한다면 어떤 음식을 만들고 싶어요?
일단 이건 비밀인데 제가 멤버들 중에 요리를 제일 못해요.
비밀 맞아?
비밀인데
비밀이었지.
이었는데 이제 공개됐죠.
네, 제가 요리를 제일 못해가지고 요리를 하려고 하면은 아리아나 노바가 언니 내가 할게 이렇게 하는 정도라서
아무도 안 먹어봤어요 저는.
한다면 제가 제일 자신 있는 건 그 저번에 지은 언니한테 만들어준 우유 치즈 라면이
그거 진짜
맛있지
맛있는데?
않을까?
진짜 맛있었어.
유일하게 할 줄 아는
진짜
요리입니다.
맛있어요.
라면 하면 다 한 거야.
아 그치?
그리고 할머니 김치
맞아. 그건 제가 만든 게 아니고 할머니 김치.
그거 있어야 돼.
저희 할머니께서 종종 김치를 택배로 보내주시거든요. 네, 저희 멤버들이 아주 맛있게 먹고 있습니다.
저희가 약간 쓸데없는 얘기하면 이렇게 의식의 흐름대로 정말 날아가요. 대화의 주제가.
아니 난 좋아요. 난 괜찮아. 우리 방송 이래요.
너무 좋아.
걱정 마. 피디님이 알아서 마이크 내릴 거예요. 우리 방송 시간 되면 그냥 밖에서 이제 저보고 이제 곡 소개하라고 할 거예요. 걱정하지 마요.
그렇구나.
Okay, so she was like, this is a secret, but I'm the worst cook out of the members. And I was like, no, it's not a secret anymore. Everybody knows now. So yeah, she's not the best cook, so she feels that if she was to start cooking something, probably Nova and Aria would be like, stop, please. Let us do it. But apparently she did make a cheese milk ramyeon not too long ago, and the members actually did really like that. And a big shout out to her grandma, because her grandma sends kimchi every once in a while, and they really, really love grandma's kimchi.
할머니 김치 최고예요.
Yeah, and then Roa was just like, I apologize, but like we talk so randomly. Like we go on these random tantrums and talk about just random things. I'm just like, no, that's fine. My show always like that. My producer will just cut us off. It's fine. No worries. Aria, and you're next. The world is going to be ending in a few hours. What's the last food that you would like to eat? 오늘 지구가 종말을 맞이한다면 마지막으로 먹고 싶은 음식. 정말 극단적인 정말 마지막 식사. Last meal.
Probably my mom's home.
나 이럴 줄 알았어.
엄마 사랑해요 한마디 해드려.
나마스테.
눈물에 남았을 텐데.
엄마 사랑해.
우리 어머니 나마스테.
What is your favorite dish that your mom makes?
Oh my god. Such a difficult.
너무 많아.
That's such a difficult question, right? Like, okay, so like out of all the delicious dishes that mom makes, like what would be the one that you would like to eat as your last meal?
I think her chicken curry.
맛있겠다.
눈물 나.
Okay. Mama's food. That's always going to be a heart-tugging tear button. All right. ESHA.
Yeah.
Who's the loudest of the group? 우리 팀에서 가장 시끄러운 멤버 누구예요?
사실 후보 2명 있는데요.
오케이.
저 눈앞에 계신 저 2분 있는데 세상에 울고 있어. 지금 무슨 일이야. 벌써 저 눈물만 봐도 시끄럽지 않나요?
그래서 둘 다 휴지를 가지고 들어가고. 휴지를 이렇게 제 옆에 앉아 계신 이 두 분이요.
아니요, 저는 조용합니다.
약간
거짓말?
조금 다르게 시끄럽기는 한데 치유는 약간 일단 톤이 높고
오케이.
그리고 하이 텐션일 때가 엄청 많아요.
오케이.
그래서 그 하이 텐션의 그 포지티브한 그 에너지로 엄청 그게 약간 시끄러운 느낌이고 로아 언니는 약간 다운될 때도 있기는 해요. 한 번씩 정말 가끔 다운될 때 있긴 한데 둘이 만나면 최고예요.
그러니까 이렇게 약간 까르르해요? 아니면 그냥 목소리 톤 막 이렇게 막 말할 때도 막 내가 그래서 막 이러면서 막 그래요.
막 그렇게까지는 아니긴 한데 좀 까르르도 많고 말도 많고 저희끼리 있으면 오디오가 잘 안 비어요.
근데 미안한데 그 사이에 항상 당신이 있는 거 아세요?
내가 얘기하고 싶은 게 그거였어. 아니 잠깐만 스탑. 아니 누가 시끄러냐고 했잖아. 너도 포함해야지.
나 빼줘. 미안. 나 빼줘.
널 셀프를 해야 돼.
난 너야.
그 사실
아리야 what? 아리 what?
She's actually one of them.
It's
usually us sitting on the side and just looking at them. Are we the only? Are we the dancing?
나도 그럴 때 있지 않아? 나도 너네랑 같이 있을 때 있잖아.
거의 없지. 없지.
언니는 항상 중심에 있어.
맞아, 있지.
야 언니가 중심이야. 무슨 말이야?
나 빼고 다.
아리아도 시끄럽긴 해.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so according to ESHA, it seems that CHIU and Roa are the most the loudest, but it's a little different. So for CHIU, she said that ESHA was saying that her tone and just like her high tension is kind of adding that to it, and Roa is just kind of loud. So I was like, is it like just like they scream at each other in a high tone, or is it just like they laugh a lot? And she was like, no, I think they just laugh a lot. But then Roa and CHIU were like up next to me. They're like, I have something to say. Say something. And they were just like, Isha's a part of it as well. And then Aria jumped in and just like, yeah, she's a part of it too. She can't just leave herself out of the situation. Then Nova's over there like, nah, y'all are all really loud compared to me. She's off in the corner by herself just like, what are y'all doing? Aria's trying to make herself like join that quiet group. But she apparently is failing at that. Nova, we have the last question for you. Who teases you the most? 나를 가장 많이 놀리는 멤버 누구예요?
Actually, I think that comparing to other members, I think maybe they're scared of me or something.
They don't tease you?
They just don't approach me.
No.
I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, I really enjoy my time alone. So when they're like kind of laughing with each other and I'm just sitting in the corner and enjoying my free time, they're just like, oh, let her be alone. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. So, but if thinking about it, I guess it's going to be Aria.
Okay, who teases you the most?
Yeah, because like we both speak English, so we have like more options to tease each other.
The sarcasm is a little bit more evident.
Yeah, I guess now our characters are also really interesting because like we're very different but same at the same time. So like she's a dog, I'm a cat.
맞아.
No. And so like
귀여워.
너가 되게 귀엽네요.
아니 둘이 한국말로 투닥투닥 할 때가 진짜 웃겨요.
진짜 웃겨.
진짜 한국말로 그 약간 둘이 막 이렇게 하거든요.
맞아. 근데
그게 너무 웃겨.
세상 한국말 잘해.
네.
막 싸워.
노바가 리액션 너무 재밌어요. So I love getting reactions out of her. So I keep like
Teasing her, yeah.
teasing her.
Okay, so that's hilarious, and I can totally see why like all the members are saying that Nova's cute because she just knows like so nonchalant. She's like meow, like that's the cutest thing ever. Okay, well, what we're gonna do though is take another quick song break. The ladies apparently wrote a lot. My writer took a peek and they wrote a lot for our secret paper time, so I'm gonna have to try to save as much time for that as possible. All right, I'm gonna try to speed through our secret paper time because apparently the girls wrote a lot. So for our secret paper time, they were to write what charm they would like to steal from a particular member, and I'm gonna see the first one. It's Nova. So apparently this member says that Nova has a cat-like chic and very independent charm. And when they're practicing, gets a chance to, like, it's like, man, there's a doll standing there. And it's because she's so pretty and is very dedicated and also has perfect proportions. And... yeah, it's she's got this like really, really like quiet calmness about themselves. 자, 노바 씨 이거 누굴 것 같아요?
I'm sure that it's Rooney.
It's Roa? Okay, you think it's Roa? Why?
Yeah, because actually Rooney complimented me a lot for my appearance. She said that I'm her type. Well,
That's so cute.
I was really pleased. I was really happy to hear this, and also she complimented me a lot for my like expressions and just like my kind of performance style, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm sure that's her.
Okay.
And she was looking at me recently.
Okay, 자, 로아 씨 맞아요?
아니요? 아닌데요?
진짜? It's not Noah. Oh my goodness.
아닌데요?
Nova,
그러면-
can you recognize her penmanship?
I can.
I guess it's 이샤 언니.
Yeah, 접니다. 접니다.
I love how she's like, yeah, it's me. How dare you not understand that was me? Sorry. Okay.
아, 내가 진짜 좋은 말 많이 써줬는데
Yeah.
로아 언니라고 바로 그렇게.
언니 진짜 그날 나한테 하고 있었어요.
Wait. Okay, silent the next
okay,
one.
next.
다음 건데요. 이건 거의 뭐 편지인데?
우와, 편지다. 뭐야? 이쯤을 다 마음을 전했어요 지금.
누구 거야?
So CHIU 건데요. This is for CHIU. There's 6 points that they want. This is super long. So I want her bright energy. I want to be able to talk and like be able to communicate like her. I love her ability to kind of have that, variety show type personality. And even though she might be put in a rock and a hard place, she'll always be able to try and take care of it by herself. Also, she's always never been lazy. And I love that she is into her skincare routine. I really would like to take that skill as well. I really want her cheerleading skills. And I really want her to... I want to take the fact that she's really good at interacting with people for the very first time. 다른 멤버분들이 이제 너무 궁금해서 지금 보고 있는데 나 이렇게 많은 분 쓴 사람 처음 봤어.
나를 너무 좋아하네.
아니 그리고 거의 액자 해놔야 되는 그 수준인데?
가져갈게요.
그리고 너무 귀여운 게 말투가 딱 그.
아니 못 웃고 있는 한 분이 있네요 지금.
오케이,
혼자 못 웃는 분이 있어요
so
지금.
치유 씨 이거 누굴 것 같아요?
알 것 같은데.
저 글씨 보면 바로야.
바로야.
보지 마.
아니 책을 썼어.
그러니까
타이틀을 정해서 썼어 지금.
근데 이거 보니까 좀 헷갈리긴 한다.
진짜?
I think the person who wrote it is starting to get really like sad over here. 치유 씨 이건 제가 누군지 알 것 같은데요? 여기서 너무 서운하고 있는데?
그러니까
우리 아리아 씨가 너무 서운하고
모른
있는데?
척 그만하고 맞춰볼게요.
오케이.
네. 아리아님?
맞죠?
맞아요?
아리아, you got really nice penmanship.
I thought that was ugly.
No, you got really nice penmanship. Thank you. Yeah, that's really nice penmanship. Okay, so Aria. Okay, so the last three we're going to try to figure out all at once. 이제 세 분밖에 안 남았기 때문에 한 번에 읽고 맞춰보도록 할게요.
오.
Okay, Roa. No matter what Roa does, any song, she is able to make it her own with the amazing skills that she has, and she is a perfect person to do like choruses. Wow, she's that is actually really, really hard to do. It seems like she can eat endlessly as well. So that's another PS at the bottom that she eats endlessly. Okay.
지금 벌써 알아챈 것 같은데.
I think no one knows who wrote it. Okay, whoever wrote it for ESHA also wrote an entire letter.
오!
Okay, so for Isha's very sexy. She has a very sexy gaze. When you watch her different motions, you get actually completely called in or sucked into her charm. And she doesn't really get stressed out too much. And if she does, she actually forgets it quite quickly. She is very happy all the time. She is also very energetic and positive. And I really would like to take that from her. And she's a little bit taller than I am, so I would love to take that as well. And on a day off, instead of staying home, taking them to pretty cafes, and is able to have the energy to do that. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Aria.
네.
This one is one thing that this person would like to take is how Aria is able to relax all the time and never get stressed.
야왜 이렇게 머리야?
아니
사실 아리아를
와.
쓰신 분이 비정상이 아니거든요. 근데 다른 분들이 너무 길게 써가지고 많이 쓴 거였어요.
나 상처받을 뻔했는데 나 왜 이렇게
괜찮아요,
숏하지는데 아리아 더 숏해.
자, 로아 씨 이거 누가 쓴 것 같아요?
누가 봐도 치유가 쓴
오케이,
것
so
같아요.
치유.
네.
자, 이시 씨는 누가 쓴 것 같아요?
전 로아 언니요.
오케이, 로아. 오케이, 아리아 씨 who
무조건 노바이.
자, 다 맞았어요? Is it right? 네, 다 맞았어요?
맞습니다.
다 맞았어요?
네.
자, 여기서 나 서운하다. 나 할 말 더 있다 하는 분 있으세요?
이게
야너 말해야지.
Aria is extremely saddened by the fact that Nova wrote it so short
I'm gonna
today.
explain myself.
Right, so Nova's gonna explain herself.
First, I couldn't like understand the task completely, so I just thought that we should write only one thing. I didn't know that we should write the entire letter.
It's okay. Normally, when we have people to do this is normally what we get.
okay.
Your other members are just extremely lovable today.
그렇구나. Anyways, so it's not that I don't like you. It's just like, you know, I understood the task this way. And, yeah, and also I guess I'm just this way.
Simple-minded. No, but everybody's penmanship is really nice. 근데 멤버분들 다 글씨가 너무 예쁘네요.
감사합니다.
Wow. Okay, Roa, do you have anything to say?
아니
아무리
치유는
먹어도 꺼지지 않는
그러니까 아니 왜 자꾸 나를
진짜 꺼지지 않는 위.
헤이 걸
아니 제가 멤버들 중에 입이 제일 짧아요. 그래서 아니 어떻게 하면 돼지가 아니라 되게 경이롭게 꾸준히 계속 들어가는 게 저는 너무 신기한 거예요.
우리 팀 중에도 한 분 계세요. 되게 천천히 잘 먹는 분 한 분 계세요.
끊임없이 계속 먹어요. 저는
그게
이미
최고지.
진작에 끝났는데 계속 들어가는 게 너무 신기해요.
아니 다 먹고 살자는 건데 먹어야죠. 잘 먹어.
맞지.
아니 근데 자꾸 이렇게 먹고 있으면 치유가 옆에서 보고 이렇게 보고 있어요.
근데 그거 진짜 신기한 눈빛이야. 진짜
신기해.
순수하게.
저는 이렇게 막 맛있다 이렇게 계속 혼자 막 이렇게 먹고 있으면은 치유가 옆에서 계속 이렇게 보고 있어요.
그러니까 먹방 보는 거예요.
약간 그런 느낌. 그러고 자기도 하나 달래.
맞아 맛있어 보여.
언니 먹어 맛있어 보여.
맞아.
하나 줘 이렇게 또 주고.
맞아요.
Okay. So yeah, Noah was just like, why do you keep making it sound like I eat a lot? And so Tio says that she's not a picky eater, but she doesn't get a chance to eat a lot. And so whenever like Noah is eating, she'll be just like staring at her, be like, wow. And then she'll ask for another bite because she's eating so deliciously. But yeah. It just to make it clear, Noah, you know, in this world, you live to eat, so that's exactly you live to eat, not to So unfortunately, ladies, we actually have to say goodbye. 우리 벌써 인사 시간이 다 됐대요. 사실 오빠가 됐대요. 하지만 괜찮아요. 우리 마지막 인사는 할 수 있으니까요. 우리 로아 씨 한번 마지막 인사 부탁드릴게요.
네. 지금 이 방송을 보고 계신 모든 저희 팬분들, 시청자분들, 저희 액신 Keeping the Fire 많이 사랑해 주시고요. 저희 앞으로도 더 좋은 모습, 발전하는 모습 보여드릴 테니까요. 많이 기대해 주세요. 감사합니다.
Alright, so don't forget to show lots of love and support to EXIN. They're going to continue to keep promoting their track, Keeping the Fire. So keep your eyes out for them. We would love to have them back in the studio as soon as possible as well. Taking us out of the studio today is going to be 곽진원 on the track with 시청 앞 지하철역에서 in front of City Hall at the subway station. And we'll see you next time. 다음에 봐요. Bye!